Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel, and today I'd like to do something a little bit different. I am doing a video on some crafting that I did many years ago. So I'm calling this Throwback Crafting. And I would like any of you who care to join me in this. I'm going to do it for about 3 weeks on Thursdays and show us the crafts that you did a long time ago. Look what I used to do over 30 years ago. I made porcelain dolls. So let me show you. These were the first 2 dolls that I ever made. I say they're brother and sister, and they're not all porcelain. The only parts on these particular dolls that are porcelain are their heads, their hands, elbow, not even elbow down, from about here down, their hands, and their legs from their knees down. The rest is out of this leather type material, and they're stuffed. And the reason these were made, these are the only ones I made like this. The others are all porcelain. And the only reason these are like this is because they were the first ones I made, and I didn't know if I would enjoy making dolls. It was something totally new to me. And I didn't only get their faces ready, put on their wigs, paint their lips. They lost their eyelashes. They had real hair eyelashes. I don't know if you can see. Paint their little eyebrows. They both have freckles. I also made all of their clothes. I used to sew, and I haven't in quite a long time. But for all of my porcelain dolls, I made all of their clothing as well. So these were my first 2. I got a kick out of them. I like her here. She was well, no, she actually did come after Star Wars, so she didn't start that trend. But I just thought it was so cute, and I love his hair too. I have no names for them. I don't know why I didn't name them. Some I did, some I didn't. And I just want to show you what I used to do. I have tried to find a place here to do them again, but haven't been able to find one yet. I started doing this over 30 years ago. It was in a woman's house. She had 2 little kids, was married, had 2 little kids. She was an incredible artist. Oh gosh, if you could see the things she made, it was unbelievable. She would sell her dolls. She would make a lot of money selling her dolls. There was this new type of doll making that had come out where you had to mold the face yourself. And I walked into the studio one evening for a class, and sitting on a table were these 2 huge, almost human-sized dolls, little kid human, and they were her 2 children. It freaked me out. She had them exact, that she could mold their faces and then paint them to look exactly like her daughter and her son. Was incredible. Her name was Barbara. She was a wonderful, wonderful teacher. So much patience she had with us. We're mostly older ladies. We were in our, 30s and 40s, I think, back then. And, gosh, I don't know how long I took classes with her, quite a while. And she got ill, and she told us one day that she had this thing called spider tumor in her brain. But she said, don't worry about it. Doctor said, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Well, she wasn't. And she passed away at 38 years old. Devastated us. Devastated us. To this day, I feel horrible about it when I think about it. But anyhow, I wanted you to see the first 2 dolls I made. I'll pick her up so you can see her up close a little bit. Maybe you can see the little freckles on her face. Don't know, I can't tell. But how cute are they? So I'm going to take these down, and I'm going to show you one more. Very different from these. This one's all porcelain. and she has a name. Her name, I'm going to try to move this down a little bit. There you go. And her name is Ashley. And the reason her name is Ashley is because at the time I had a niece who was about the age of this little girl here, and she had blonde hair, and it just reminded me of her. So I named this doll after my niece. So my niece wants this doll. She's now in her 30s. I don't know if I'm going to give it to her. The prettiest doll I made, I think, was a ballerina doll. And the ballerina outfit I made was gorgeous. And Ashley wanted that doll so badly. And she kept asking me for it. And I says, well, when you graduate from high school, I'll give you the doll. And I did. On her graduation day, I wrapped up that doll and I gave it to her. And that doll has been sitting in my brother's house in a cabinet ever since she got it. She's never had the doll with her. So that gets me a little upset. Gets me a little upset because my granddaughter is a dancer and actually looks a lot like that doll I had made, and I think she would appreciate a little bit more. So I don't think this one's going to anybody. They can do what they want with them once I'm gone, but I'm not giving her away. I made her clothes. This was simple because it was just a little dress and underwear. Little panties. Cute. And she's all porcelain. You can hear it. And her, I'll bring her up close so you can see her face. If you can see it, her eyelashes are painted on. And she has glass eyes. And she's got little teeth in the front. How cute is that? And I had to blush her cheeks. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of time. Many weeks to make her. Because I'd only go to this class once a week. So it took quite a long time. Especially the faces. Even her little fingernails are painted. Very, very cute. I love her. And her little banana curls. It was a lot of fun picking out wigs, and Barbara had tons of patterns for clothes, and she would lend them to us if we sewed and made our own clothes. And then when we were finished with our dolls, we would bring them to a class and show everybody what they looked like completed once they were dressed. So this is my throwback craft for this week, my porcelain dolls. And I will be back next week with 2 more very different porcelain dolls than these. But I thought it would be fun just to revisit some of the things that we used to do a long, long time ago. I hope you enjoyed this. Something a little different, a little fun. And until next time, love yous. Bye.